Hello and welcome. Before we get into today's episode, look at this. Terraforming Mars original promo pack has been announced. I am far enough ahead on my recording that this will be a week after I've seen it actually put in. But hey, there you go. When they put out the original Prelude and other things, there was like on Kickstarter and other platforms ways of getting promo cards in addition to the actual packs themselves. So you can see here they've actually included a couple new companies for us to look at, which is pretty cool. Recyclon. I think this is an underpowered corporation, but hey, maybe there's a way of, getting microbe synergy on it. It stores microbes, and basically every third building tag you can get a plant production, but if you could put 2 microbes on it every round and then play a building tag, then you could get a plant production every round. Again, its starting cash is just so weak. Arcadian Communities, at least they have some starting cash, and they reserve tiles, and basically once you build onto those reserve tiles, you get some money back. So again, on solo, I'm not sure how strong it'll be, but Splice I've seen being pretty interesting because, again, it gives you money or microbes when you play microbe tags, but then in a competitive game, other people also lead to you getting money and stuff. So it's a really interesting corporation for that. Could be good in solo just because microbes you can get playing early, so I can see some rebates being okay. There's also a couple of cards here that they're showing. Small Asteroid and Snow Algae are kind of chilling. Snow Algae should not have a building tag. This should be a plant tag. They should have me on the development team because I would tell them that that is wrong. Penguins are really interesting, and I don't know how they're going to deal with self-replicating robots. Really, you play a card, half play a card, I guess you can say, and you put these 2 robots on it, and then they double to 4, and then they double to 8, and then they double beyond that. But I forget if they're a science resource, so there might be ways of accelerating how fast the doubling happens, but in solo, this card could be really great if there's something like Terraform Ganymede or something that you want to play at the very end. Even IO mining, for instance, if you know it's too late to play it for production, you could play it on this. And then 2 becomes 4, becomes 8, becomes 16, becomes 32. So 5 doublings later, it's basically free. So something to talk about there. And yeah, I think they have the 4 cards, 3 new corporations. I mean, I'll wishlist this. Anyway, without further ado, let me click to my recording frame. Hello, I'm on my TM page. There it is. And let's do our solo challenge. So, we are on to Tharsis. Inventrix Ecoline. Maybe. Antigrav Media Group is already calling my name. Inventrix has a science tag, and you can play GG producing bacteria a lot faster. You could even combine that with extreme cold fungus to get some real nasty, powerful opening stuff. So that makes sense to me. Galilean mining is the question here. Because I think the answer to this question is no. I think instead you take donation and energy. And then from here, I don't know that I need the earth tag, but it seems interesting that I have a lot of earth. Do I need this? Pets is such a vanity play, but it is something I want. I'm going to get 3 more card draw as well. Let's just jump into this. $21 more. We're back out to 45. 3 card draw. Not so bad. We have 2 Venus bumps, 2 heat bumps. But what we're really missing, what we're really looking for, is 2 oxygen bumps. Now, what does that mean for us? What do we do? We did get viral enhancers, by the way, which is really good. An ice asteroid. And heat trappers. Interesting. With Media Group, it kind of makes sense to chase a couple different things here. I could play Media Group. I could get 2 oceans played, mostly for the income. Oh, I was going to put it here for the 2 titanium and then put the nuke beside it, but I mean, I guess I can still do that. There we go. We got a fuel factory. Did we already have a fuel factory in Noctis City? No, I just got those 2 things from the card draw. I literally just did. That is something to play. Certainly. The nuke is the only other thing that has me acting up. Likely I can play both. Not afraid of that. We get another card. Tundra farming, less interesting. But hey, with that, we got 4 TR and a money income, plus the titanium coming in. I think that puts us in a pretty good spot. Our first 2 bumps from the government are gonna be that oxygen. And I will take all these cards. I don't know how I'm gonna play all this stuff because holy, that's a lot of stuff. Wow. Research outpost is -1 everything. Anti-grav is -2 everything. That's -3 global. If we can play these 2 cards, we're going to get a bunch of card cycle, card draw. We have some bad cards to get rid of. Heat trapping, tundra farming are just not early game. More cheap events would be nice. Rebates on microbes. It's going to be hard to get GHG producing bacteria played with extreme cold fungus because I have so many things to do. But I think we just pass and take another oxygen to set it up at the very least. And then from here, I don't know. Mining rights is certainly something that's calling out to me. Ishtar mining is easy to do as well. It looks like we can't do it, but we can because we have a lot of titanium and we get cash back. Let me play this city for a discount down here. And then there is a titanium on the board. So I can take these and go get another titanium income and a titanium right now. Then I can take this and completely push up Venus so that I can take Ishtar mining and get another titanium income. That seems like overkill. But it's okay. We have rebates on events, so I think that it's okay. This is interesting. This is very interesting. We should take a Venus bump to set that up right beside. I can't be taking this stuff, even though I really want greenhouses. I might take greenhouses, but now it's time to as much as I want to do all this card draw stuff, and I should be, part of me wants to get the first heat bump. And I can play both these things without Viral Enhancer, but with Viral Enhancer, I'd have 2 more plants. It's too expensive to play all 3, though. So I'm just going to get this first heat bump. It's all about tempo right now, because 1 heat pump per gen is going to be nice, even if I'm missing out on effectively a card draw and 2 card cycles, or a card cycle. Just in order of operations. But hey, that gets us to 3 science tags. 1, 2, 3, 4 in hand. We have everything we need for anti-grav, except the income. We're just missing the income to get there. We do have a heat bump per gen, but I'm still going to take 1 more just to get this set up so that we can hit it. Arctic algae. I'm not willing to not take that. That's for sure. We have to get that card. It is, even after missing 2 of the oceans, it's still incredibly strong. But I don't necessarily have to play it right away. I think Mars, I want to play both of these in the same gen, but for now I can play Mars University. Heat trappers can go away. Gyropolis works with our Earth and our Venus. It's okay. We're really hoping for space stuff. So I'm going to play Olympus Conference, and we're going to get rid of Tundra Farming. Space Tag. Cartel. Cartel is interesting. Cartel makes itself pretty good for 4 income. And then Gyropolis can come over top. I didn't do a round 4 audit. What would I have said? Let's say I do the audit right now. And we forget that we just pretend we're at the end of Gen 4 instead of 5. I have 8 TR plus 1 money income. So that's 9. Plus $9 worth of titanium. That is 18 income. Plus I have rebates. Plus I have a discount. Plus I have long-term discount. And as of this generation, I have some card cycling. I think that means that economically, we're actually on like a middle to strong beat, especially with these future discounts counted in and rebates on like oceans, on green tags, on everything. What's bad though is half of that economy is tied up in titanium, which we haven't gotten a use from. So that's looking not so hot for us. The fact that we have a TR bumping of a heat bump every gen basically means that we have 8 heat income. So in terms of terraforming, we're very strong there. Though, I don't know. We don't have any infrastructure for Venus. We don't actually have anything for plants like oxygen, oceans, or Venus. But like we do have Arctic algae and viral enhancer and stuff. So like we have some things that will work for us. All that to say, I think that this run can go pretty far, but it's really card dependent like every run, but we just don't have like a baseline of economy to really make it sing. I might take an oxygen bump here. Nitrogen-rich asteroid is nice, but we don't have any wild tags. And we have 2 plant tags in hand. I mean, we have titanium, okay? So like, I really want to make that work. Jetstream microscrapers would be the first piece of a Venus puzzle. I'm debating not playing it in favor of playing our science tags. I don't have enough for anti-grav this turn. But I also have Cartel and Gyropolis. Venus works with Gyropolis, though. We should take this stuff. Okay. And now, even though we don't have 3 plant tags, I do have a bunch of titanium that isn't going to use. So I'm wondering if I should be playing that card. An alternative is that I just play Cartel. No, I think we play Nitrogen-rich asteroid. Even if it's 1 plant income, which is underwhelming, I really want this income and the money back. And then we're going to get this. And because there's too many things I want to do before playing these plant tags, right? Minus 12 is coming up, but we are in Ventrix, so we can play it up minus 8. Now I play... Oh, I literally did the thing I didn't want to do. I spent 1 extra titanium. I meant to save a titanium. I'm sorry. My bad. Still, Cartel, you can come here. And... yeah, I really messed that up. I can play Corroder Suits, but there's almost no reason to. Well, I guess 2 income is 2 income. Because playing it on Jetstream doesn't really help because I need 2 to bump, not less. Anyway, we'll see where this goes. Let's get 1 more oxygen bump. Oceans are nice. Standard technology is very nice. Everything else can sit. This puts us to minus 12, you know, so warning, warning, warning. Okay. We're going to get that card draw and card cycle. I actually don't need medical lab. It's a science tag, so it's a card cycle and half a card draw. And it's a point, and it's 3 income. But, like, can I get rid of Jetstream instead? I was literally just about to play it. But I think that we go for big and we do drop it. I don't think we keep Jetstream Microscrapers. I know I was hot to play it, but now I'm like seeing the light. Like maybe there's better. So instead of playing Medical Lab, I'm gonna try and have as much money as possible. And now another thing where Sulfur Eating I actually think is quite strong for us. I'm going to get rid of Noctis City. It's a good city. It's in a good spot, but I just can't play it. Then we get our... This is awful. At least we're going to get another card draw. Hopefully this card is bad. Technology Demonstrations. That's not a bad card. Oh, no. I think I have to not cycle because all of these cards are good. Maybe Gyropolis is bad, but no. These are all good cards. We'll take our investment loan. We will take... We get money back on Technology Demonstration, and it gives us some leeway to cycle cards. Earth Office. Wow, I have to get rid of Omnicourt? That's insanity. And then Extremophiles? Oh, my Lanta. Okay, so Omnicourt played. Money Microbes seems insane, and I need to play it. But look, one way or the other, I need to play it. Okay, we'll enhance it. There's just a question on whether or not. I'm just gonna take these as plants. Whether or not we should be taking it as money, because I could have $9 more if needed. I think Arctic Algae still makes a lot of sense. And then we throw this down for... Yeah, I don't know. One way or another. We don't have Noctis City anymore, which is sad. Tardigrades doesn't actually... We don't need it. So I'm going to use this science tag to cycle. Tardigrades. We'll keep Decomposers, though. In which case, I don't need the extra $9. So we'll just keep it going. And we'll get a third of a point there. This, like, we just played so much stuff, and then we just got a points per Jovian at the very end there. That's interesting. That's mighty interesting, isn't it? We don't have any Jovians, so, like, honestly, I might end up cycling that card, but... Hey, we're here. And finally, we have Arctic Algae, so the government can help us by doing some bumps. Imported Nitrogen, I don't mind. Import to Venus. Finally, a Venus bumping card. Rover Construction's pretty cheap for a single point. This could be better later. We'll start with Invention Contest. I'm going to take more card draw, card cycle. Honestly, let's get rid of Ganymede. I'm sorry, Ganymede Colony, you're gone. Sponsors, maybe we keep it, maybe we don't. I don't know. I think I need Mining Expedition. I think Sponsors goes... It's free. It's like $2, $4, $6, $8. But I don't know. It doesn't have a point. Doesn't have a point on it. Like Mining Expedition at the very... Oh, I should have thrown out Mining Quota because I don't have a Venus type. Because I just... Yeah. Oopsie. Sorry about that. I literally thought I was about to get 2 steel production instead. But I was wrong. We have $18 on our Money Microbes right now. FYI. I think I still do this bump. I don't have any Venus. It's fine. We do have... Venus Animals is so much stronger. what can we do? This seems good to me. And I want Gyropolis, quite frankly. I do. Because for me, that is 9 income. And I really should have kept sponsors. I'm super sorry about not taking it. That was a straight up mistake on my part. Looking at this, it's 4 plants plus 1 for the enhancement. 5 plants is not quite enough. I could take $18, but why would I? We need help on Venus, and now that we're past this 1 card slot, let's get the government to help there. We are playing out most, if not all, of our cards, and we're also seeing a lot of cards. So I have high hopes here. Science. I might even grab all of this just for the sake of argument. And we can have more things for like shuffling around kind of thing. There's another heat bump done. An ocean placement. I'm wondering if like this is where we want a city, or if I just put an ocean there. I don't have the capital. Let me play you, and I am going to get rid of mining quota. Atmos Scoop. Now I can play it, and now if I had other stuff, I could be bumping, but that's how it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just trying to see if I want to consider something else. For now, let's just play this ocean here. Let's play our greenhouses. Oh, I really should have considered where I was going to put the greenery. Put the greenery here. Just maximize plants back. I know I have adjacencies down here and 1 here, but I'm waiting for some of these oceans to come in. I feel like our heat is in a decent spot. +1, +1, +1, then a couple floaters. I'm wondering if I want GHG factories is all, because we're getting some heat bumps here, but we could get more. Gonna give up on these floaters in an effort to push Venus. And I have standard technology, so I should just be buying. I should just be buying bumps. And yeah, we'll keep letting this build up. We have, what is this, $30 worth of microbes built up on that card. It's quite a bit. It is quite a bit. Let's keep taking that Venus help. Venusian insects, love that. Business contacts, love that. Some cheap power, maybe. Maybe that's good. Let's have a look. We get 2 of these. I mean, I could take the dirigibles. I could take the space hotels. This is unplayable, and this isn't doing much for me, so, like, whatever. I have a cheap energy here. Venusian insects, I do want to play and tap. I might. Like, Freya Biodomes, for instance. Like, that makes sense to play for Venusian insects. Oh, I didn't realize I could play it for sulfur eating. Oh, and I should have played dirigibles first and discounted it further. That would have been really the only use case for it. But hey, we're doing it now. Whatever. We're going to put microbes down on Venusian insects to try and get points. We're going to do 1 more heat bump at least with GHG producing bacteria. Just because we're on a breakpoint for an ocean. Let's get that adjacent to our city. We still don't have several things. I'm going to buy an ocean here. And then I'm going to follow that by buying another ocean here. And then I'm going to put a greenery for a card. Flooding for the last ocean? Honestly, whatever. Let's just do it. There you go. What do you got? Ice cap melting? I'm super sad that I YOLO'd. Because there's a better card. Another greenery this turn. Does that really matter? Not really. Let's do another Venus bump. Let's play Space Hotels. I should have used my titanium for it. I am playing sloppy because I'm excited that we're gonna win. But we can do better than win. So let's dial in here. Another Venus bump. Lava tube settlement only can go here. Still, we want cities at this point. Grass is really strong. I'm going to let this enhance itself. I don't know if I'm going to cash out my microbes this gen or not. I think I keep taking the Venusian insects. And now what? And now what? I'll buy a greenery here for a card. I'll play it just because. I'll buy another greenery here. And I don't know, a Venus bump? A heat bump? And then we'll see what happens. I mean, I have quite a few cards that I can sell. Get a micro one more time. I'm just waiting to see our last draft, basically. Like, what is going to be here for us? I mean, I think we take all this, yeah? Yeah, and then we take an Extremophile, we put it on GHG Producing, because that's going to work out. Aerial Mappers and Dirigibles is a very expensive card draw. Let's just start with the easy one. Forced Precipitation. I can't get two floaters. I can't do that. No. This... I am going to play Dirigibles. I am going to play Aerial Mappers. It's $16 for a point and a card draw, which I agree is quite expensive. But, I mean, it gave me another... Let's double check. It gave me another space event. So that's going to get us a lot of money, let alone being a very cheap Venus bump. Then we do this. And Venusian insects. And then Venusian insects. And then Venusian insects. And then this goes on to, you guessed it, Venusian insects. We did have worms offered to us at one point. I probably skipped over that too quickly, given that a couple other things are in a good spot. You know, with 8 microbes. No wild tags. Usually worms is not even worth considering. And I think I was too hasty. Let's put this here. Now I could build a city there and feel pretty good about it. Let's take those last heat bumps. And the last air scraping. And then it's really an exercise in city building. So 3 points here. City build again for 2 points here. That makes a 3-point greenery plus the greenery itself. So you build the greenery. There isn't much plant pickup available to me. So I never ended up building Martian rails. And I could build it now with my steel, but I don't have any power to tap it. So then finally, what is the last play? Probably a greenery, because I'm only seeing 1-point city spots. And there's a 2-point greenery here. Wow. All right. I mean, thank God for 18 microbes on Venusian insects, because that alone is 9 of our points on cards. That's like a third of them. And oh, baby. This is not an insane points run, quite frankly, but like to play Inventrix, to get the 64 TR, to get the full Terraform, and then to get over 100 points, it's just nice. It's just nice. I hope you enjoyed. This was a fun little journey, and look, I gotta end it on where we started. New promos on the way. Let's go. Update. Let's go. See you next time. Ciao for now.